DC here. Hi guys, good morning. Well, Sunday morning dog vlog, and we're walking along just at the basically the line between city and country. I've been here with you before, so I mean it's close to the house and it's a nice place to walk with Mr. Dago. Okay, what did I want to chat about this morning? Well, maybe a few things. One is one of those buildings far off. Let me see, I got it right there. One of those buildings far off over there is where I work. And it's a really interesting job for the moment. It's a new challenge, very different in a way to what I was working in, and very much the same. Is that a paradox? Well, yes and no, because I've been asked to basically try and, I would say, give a scientific twist to some of the research that they've been doing on, I would say, a pretty intelligent, but nevertheless, should I say amateurish? Maybe not, but you know, there's some really nice and competent people there, but didn't have quite the scientific background to back up some of the really good ideas. If I can put it that way, that's in a nutshell. And so my job is to, oops, he's getting ready to do something. Let me see. Yes, I'm going to look at somewhere else. Here, instead of looking at him pooping, you can look at this beautiful face. I know, I could imagine a whole bunch of snide remarks, you know, like looking at a dog's rear end and looking at this face. But anyway, let's not get into that. One advantage to walking along here, though, is that there's a field. And when you're walking a dog, a field is, or can be, a gold mine. You don't have to pick everything up all the time. It's like when you're in town. But anyway, let's go on now. Come on, Mr. Dago. Oh, I'll show you to him again. Here you are. Sometimes there's this love-hate relationship with him, you know, like he has a mind of his own, and I never dared do a dog IQ on him because I didn't want to embarrass him. And myself, I guess. Now I'm being mean again. I was going to talk about something else, and you see, when you go on a dog vlog, you end up, you never actually talk about what you want to, because Dago kind of like rhythms the walk. And what is that? What's this? Oh, it's a pom-pom from some kid's, probably a hat or something. Okay. Well, okay now. What was I going to get on to? Well, by Dago making the rhythm of the video, sometimes you end up talking about strange things, strange emotions even, that might happen to come up. And I don't know if you've seen Irene's last video. I've not commented on it yet because I saw it on my iPhone. But, and I don't like actually using the iPhone to comment, you know, it's too small sometimes. So I'll get back to her on the computer for that one. But she did say something about bringing out your emotions, or saying how you feel. You know, you want to talk about it, and then you get in front of the camera, and it doesn't come out, or doesn't quite come out the way you want, or you get tongue-tied or whatever. Yeah, I think that is one thing that I would say, actually, Irene, you do a good job at telling us how you feel. A lot of people are a lot more tongue-tied. I think, actually, that a lot of us know you very well in that respect, because you are a very honest, forthright, outright person who also tells us on YouTube, you know, like your state of mind. And so, no, I don't think actually there's a big problem there. I think it's one thing, though, you did say is about the mood right now. There is a kind of a weird mood going on. I don't know exactly if it's all due to people having lost enthusiasm, or sometimes it's just I would say the beginning of the year. You've gone like full out for December most of the time, and then at the end of the year, I mean the beginning of January, people just kind of like, oh, it's over. I'm a little bit in that type of mood now as well. I mean, I've just gone through 13 months of unemployment. Added on to that was a 6-month paid leave from my former company, which I had access to the office and so on, but it was still a paid leave. So I mean, it's been like a 19-month period. Okay, dispersed with courses, which I did, and a stay in that practical university. So it's not like I was inactive. I was very active. But nevertheless, it was a period where I was probably overall working, let's say, between 60 and 80%, or being really occupied between 60 and 80% of my time. And now I'm going back to 100% full occupation. And, excuse me, there's the whole change that comes up with that is that there's the responsibilities also that come back with having a new position. They can't fire you for an unemployment. But, oh goodness, sorry about that burp. That just came on. I haven't eaten yet. I guess I'm hungry. Now, enough. Too much information. Yeah, so I guess that's part of the whole deal sometimes, is that sometimes when the stress lets off after a hard period, it can be complicated. Readaptation and so on. Like I've noticed, like all of a sudden that I even in my whole unemployment period, I really didn't try and sleep much more. Some people would say, "Wow, you've got all this time, to catch up on that sleep." And no, I was sleeping about the same as before. And now I can actually sleep a bit more, and I do, and I tend to wake up and feel like, gee, I could doze off a bit again. Isn't that strange? I mean, all of a sudden I have that opportunity, and it's like, I guess, it's the stress levels, they're different. I was just going to say they're going down, but I don't think they're actually going down. They're different. Somebody over there is walking another dog. Yeah, this is a dog walking section. Now, how many minutes am I up to? 8 minutes. Oh, good. Well, we're going to be off to church in a bit, and got a kind of a family reunion. Well, my son and his girlfriend / fiance. Yeah, it's the first time I've actually said this on YouTube. So we're going to the girl's family this afternoon. Meet them for the first time. Don't expect anything on YouTube. I can already say that I've kind of been warned, and I wouldn't have done it anyway. I mean, I do show some type of some sense. Sometimes I'll take some pictures, but yeah, I guess they'll have to be for us. Well, what else? Aside from the fact that I'm coming up to 9 minutes, I had a really, really fantastic chat the other day on Skype with Feckwig, Andy. We had it, I think, close to, my goodness, probably close to 2 hours. Do you realize that? I mean, we stopped because basically he had to go to bed and so did I. But it just went by, and it was a great conversation. I really felt like, well, that I knew the guy, and then I thought, a little bit more. I said, well, you do. I mean, it wasn't our first chat on Skype, but it'd been a while, and we'd been catching up on things, and you know the way it is, chatting about this and that, computers, gossip, YouTube, and so on and so on. It was a great time. And now, DC signing off with his 10 minutes. Dago, say bye-bye, and that'll be it. So I'm off to church now. Steve T signing off. Bye-bye.